Hi everyone, this is Caitlin here, and I want to show you how to use Sagemodeler to create a computer model that we can help think about how different types of mulch affect the ecosystem and create conditions to speed up or slow down the decomposition rate in Laurel Canyon. Sagemodeler is a really great free online tool that you can use to create computer models of different systems. In the next slide, you'll find a link to the model that we've set up for Project Crystal Code, which I have opened right here. To get our model started, let's first look at that modeling question. How do woody mulch and straw-like mulch affect the decomposition rate in Laurel Canyon? And this is the question that we're going to try to answer with our model. The first thing you'll do to answer our question is to add decomposition rate to your model, since that's what we're trying to investigate with our question. You'll also see that there are pictures in the upper left-hand corner of the screen. If you click on the arrow, it will expand to show more. You can also add more images by clicking New and searching for something else that we don't have here in the list of images. So to start with decomposition rate, I'm going to choose this hammer and drag it into my screen. And then whenever you add something, you want to label it. So for this is going to be decomposition rate. I chose a hammer just because it helps me remember that decomposition is about things breaking down. Next, also in relation to this question, we want to make sure we add both types of mulch. So I'm going to take this straw bale for straw-like mulch and a piece of wood for woody mulch, and I will label them both. Next, you can think about all of the other factors that you came up with on your list that affect the decomposition rate of mulch and add those into your model as well. So I'll demonstrate this quickly with soil moisture, since I thought that would be an important factor, but you can keep doing this with even more components and even more processes until you have everything that you think should be a part of the model. So I'm going to add this water droplet for soil moisture and just put it underneath where the soil would be and label it. Alright, so once we have a few components added to the model, we can start connecting them. So if you hover your mouse over a component and then click the arrow, you can drag it to a component that you think it affects. So for instance, I think that straw-like mulch will impact soil moisture, so I'll drag an arrow from straw-like mulch to soil moisture. You can then double-click on the arrow to define the relationship. So here we can set what the relationship with. So this says an increase in straw-like mulch causes soil moisture to, and then you say what relationship it is. So I think if we use mulch, the soil moisture will increase by about the same, a lot, a little, more and more, less and less. I'm going to say a little, but it's totally up to you what you think it would be. And then here you can explain your reasoning. Why exactly do you think straw-like mulch causes soil moisture to change in the way that you predicted? And then you can close this up and do it for the same for other factors. So next, I think that soil moisture will also have an impact on the decomposition rate. So I'll drag another arrow. And again, you can double click on it and set the relationship that you think that they will have. Then you'll just keep doing that. So for example, you can do the same for woody mulch. Do you think that the relationship will be the same as it was for straw-like mulch? Or do you think the relationships will be any different? What else might affect decomposition? What other factors in your model interact with each other? Once you've added everything that you think affects the decomposition rate of mulch and set all the relationships between them, you'll want to know how to save your model. So go ahead and click on the icon on the upper left and then hit Save. And it will let you decide whether to save your model to Google Drive or download it to your computer. So whatever works for you. You can also share the link to your model by using the shared link to shared view. And that is it. So spend some time playing with your model, and once you get all of the components and processes added, you can view another screencast where I'll show you how to use Sagemodeler to actually run a simulation and see how changes in the environment are affecting our decomposition rate. See you soon.